Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. After I posted a recreation of Kareena Kapoor's look last week, so many of you requested that I do this look. This is from the song Tareefan, again from Veere the Wedding. So I decided to break this down for you guys as well, so you guys can learn how to get this look. I had a small disclaimer before we get started. Anytime I post a recreation of a celebrity's look, I've seen a lot of comments comparing me to the celebrity. You either say you look better than the celebrity or worse than the celebrity. Some people say there's no comparison. And here's the deal. I'm not doing these looks to become the celebrity or behave like them. I'm just happy to be me. We are all different. We look different. Even if we apply the same makeup, we look different. And the sole purpose of my tutorials is to teach you so you can also create such looks. That's the only thing, and I hope you understand that, and I hope you respect that. And without further ado, let's get this started. Also, while I'm doing this tutorial, I wanted to use the Doe Color Fantasy Collection brush set. This is something new that I just received in mail, and I wanted to review it for you guys. This set comes with 4 different boxes. The first is the Doe Color 16 pieces makeup brush set, which includes everything that you need for your face, your eyes, as well as lips. A heart-shaped foundation and contour brush, a fan brush for highlighting, and a multi-function contour and highlight brush. They all have a unicorn vibe and color to them, and they all feel very soft and fluffy, so I can't wait to try them. First, with this angled brush, I'm taking this ebony color from the Coastal Scents Brow Palette, and I'm going to fill in the sparse areas of my brows very softly. I like the fact that this is so thin, so it's very easy to fill in the gaps and for the borders to keep it clean. Next, I'm going to use the spoolie to comb my hair upwards before I clean up the borders of my brows using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Creamy Beige. To evenly spread out this concealer so it doesn't have sharp edges, I'm going to be using this flat brush. This is mostly a lip brush, but I like it as a concealer brush as well, so it's multi-purpose. To prime my face, I'm going to be using the Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer from NYX. To ace that flawless base that Kareena has, I'm going to be color correcting. I'm taking this orange color from the Coastal Scents Concealed palette, and with a brush I'm going to be applying it in areas where I have dark circles and dark patches. I will spread it out with my finger before I set it with the NYC loose powder. To all my new subscribers here, I like to set my color correction with a loose powder before I move on to the foundation. That way the color correction does not mix with the foundation. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Classic Beige. I'm going to be applying it with a damp beauty sponge. If you look at Kareena in the song, the high planes of her face are extremely highlighted, and that's exactly what we're going for. And that's why I'm using a lighter color concealer. Using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige, I'm going to use this on the highest planes of my face to highlight my face, and I'm also going to use this on my lids as a base. Whenever I need very light contour, which will just give me enough structure but will not be like in your face kind of a contour and very harsh, I use a cream contour. I blend it out and later set it with a pressed powder so it always stays inside the powder and looks very mellow. And today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contour stick in Call Me Maple. I'm going to be blending out my contour with this kabuki brush. Once I've blended everything out so everything looks seamless, I'm going to set around my eyes with more loose powder, and for that I'm using this highlighter brush. Seems very soft and it's pointed on top, so it's very easy to reach in hard to reach areas like corners of the eyes. Before you set around your eyes, make sure you've removed any creasing that is caused from the concealer either under your eyes or on top of your lids. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Smashbox pressed powder in number 5. And with the help of this powder brush, I'm going to dab this gently all over my face. She doesn't seem to have a bronzer on, so I'm going to skip that step as well. Instead, she has a light pink color blush on her cheekbones, and I have the perfect color for that. This is called Heartfelt from Coastal Scents. Before I move to my eye makeup, I'm going to use some loose powder under my eyes, so in case there's any fallouts from the eyeshadow, that's going to catch it and it's easier to dust it off later. First things first, she has a very defined crease, whereas I have hooded eyes, so I don't. So I'm going to create that crease using some eyeshadows. From my Boss palette, I'm taking the color Motivation, and with the small definer brush, I'm going to draw out just my outer crease. Next, with this blending brush, I'm going to blend out the color in my entire crease, so I form a depth in my crease. Now that we're set with the crease, let's move on to the lids. If you look at her lids, it almost looks like she has a bone color or a light cream color there with a soft cut crease. And we will create the same using the color Grace. And to apply this, I'm using a flat shader brush. For eyeliner, I'm using the NYX Matte Eyeliner in black, and just like what she has, I'm going to pull out a small wing in the outer corner. In her lower lash line, she has lined half of her lash line, and she's pulled out another wing that runs parallel to the one on top. And I'm going to be doing the same with the help of the angled brush, and I'm going to use a black eyeshadow to do this. To make the two parallel wings look a little bit more clean, I'm going to be using the color Grace. I'm taking this with the lip brush and I'm going to be using it right in that gap. You can also use a concealer to do this, but I prefer it this way so it doesn't leave a harsh line. In my waterline, I'm going to be using this nude color eye pencil from Rimmel just to keep everything looking clean. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a coat of mascara before I move on to falsies. And the mascara that I'm using is Mega Length from Wet n Wild. For lashes, she didn't have anything too dramatic, and I have something looking very similar to what she's wearing. This is 116 from Ardell. And I'm going to finish up my eye makeup by adding a coat of mascara to my lower lashes. To add more brightness to the high planes of my face, I'm using the color Croissant from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to be applying it with this fan brush. So far, I'm loving these brushes. They're super light, super fluffy, very easy to use as well as maintain. I've already washed it. If you guys want to get it, make sure you use the discount code that's in the description box right below this video. Her lip color looks different at different times in the video. It looks different in pictures. It looks different. So I thought I will combine a couple of different colors to achieve what I was looking for. For the base color, I'm going to use Plum the Show. This is from Rimmel. Next, to lighten it, I'm going to be using Foxglove from Sigma. And to top it off, I'm going to be using Love from Revlon. To clean up the borders, I'm taking some pressed powder and I'm going to be using this lip brush to go around my lips. In the song, Kareena dazzled in a beautiful one-shoulder sequence dress, and I went out looking for some green sequence fabric so I can stitch a similar dress, and I couldn't find it. The only shiny fabric that was green in the store was picked up by me, and I stitched a dress looking similar to what she has. And last but not least, I have a fan sitting right in front of me to blow out all my hair to make it look more cinematic. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and comment below and let me know what you thought of it. Also, if you plan to recreate this look, don't forget to tag me on social media. I've included all the links in the description box below, along with all the products that I've used today in the tutorial. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with another brand new video. Bye guys.